Hey guys, George from Elite Rejects coming at you, and today it's going to be a different video instead of a running video. Now we do a lot of Spintire videos, and we do tug of wars and everything like that with them. But I'm always asked the question of, where do you get this truck, where do you get that truck? And basically, we get all our trucks online. I think I went to World of Mods and Spintires.nl, and then you can go to OV, and you get the mods from there. Well, a lot of people's like, well, I like your edition of the mod. Well, my edition of the mod is because I mod it myself. Like, this truck right here is basically plumb stock. And I have another truck just like this, but it's white with rock stars. And it's, it sounds like a diesel, and it's a Superman edition. Well, people's like, where'd you get that from? Well, I made it myself, basically. Wouldn't make it, but I just took parts from other trucks and put it together to make it mine. But like today, I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to put a paint job on this one. If you hear it now, it's a gas job, and we're going to make it sound like a diesel. We'll make it sound like a big diesel. We're going to take the wheels off of an International Scout put on here because they look really good and they do good. And we're going to take stacks off of F350 and put it in here since it's going to be a big Cummins. And we'll have that's where the smoke would come from. And we'll work on raising suspension or lowering suspension. If we have to, we'll make the wheels not stick out as much. We can bring them in, and then we'll make it so we'll show how much power the truck has and everything. So that'll be this video for today. We're going to show you how to take this truck and turn it into a beautiful butterfly. But remember, if you do make your own vehicle, well, not make your own vehicle, but mod it, don't upload it because it's somebody else's vehicle. I'm just showing you how to make a vehicle better and suit yourself, because right now there's not a lot of vehicles being uploaded, and like I really like this truck, and it doesn't go that good. It kind of sucks when it goes, so I made it go better and it suited me. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make this vehicle look totally different. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, I got 3 files. This is the Dodge that we're going to be working on. Here's the International Scout, and here's the F350. Tires from there and stacks from here. The paint job we'll be making ourselves. So let's go ahead and get started with the paint job. Now this truck makes it easy because you have it, so you can just go here. We'll be using paint.net to edit this, so we're going to bring it up. Here's your basic layout of your truck. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a paint job that we like or something, and we're going to put it on here. And we'll try to leave the fender wells, still black, so it won't show in there. So basically, you can either go online and just spread you a if you see a lot of them, I have it's like almost looks like a wrap. It has I did one that was let's see, it was like a space themed. I have a Jeep that's like zebra themed, and basically I went online, typed in zebra, took the if I can think picture, and just drug it over here, just drug it on top of it, and it put that image onto the truck. So we're gonna go ahead and I will make one, and then I'll show you how to apply it to it. So we got our Dodge wrap. I just made it in paint real quick, just a little picture. It's my beautiful artwork. just to show you how to do it, which I wanted the black, silver, and red theme. So here's what I did. I spread it over the truck. I loaded it in, and then I copied it as a new layer. And then I put it down, and that way you don't want to cover anything else. You just want to cover this. And then I've made a black block right here. That way it won't show show like the gray and everything. We want it to be all one color. So let's go ahead and add it up here. Alright, so we added that. It's just like the bottom one. It's the exact place and everything. That way, both sides will look the same. Might be off just a little bit. Alright, so now since we got this, what we want to do is we want to paint the top black also. Alright, so now the top will be black also. Now down here, where advice, sometimes you can click on it with the paint filler and it will actually fill it for you. But if not, you have to stretch like a block over it. And always make sure you back up your files, because you don't want to edit this and then it looks like total crap. So we'll go ahead and leave these gray, and then we'll load the truck in and see how it looks. So we'll go ahead and save it. Alright, so we have got the truck all decked out. I think it looks pretty decent. And one of the things you have to look at is like the fender wells here. Now you can put that, where I said where arches is, if you want to keep them black. Well, you can keep those black so it doesn't show up in there. Later on, I'd actually go in there and fix and everything has bothered me, but I just want to do a quick tutorial. Now, some of these vehicles, the only problem is when you put like designs on them, it'll go through the other side. Now, I haven't found a fix for it or anything, which sucks, but it is what it is. But so what? Now here you'll see it's a different color. That's because that's what we was going to color by, said we'll see. Now we'll go ahead and color that later on. Now of course you can fix the colors how you want and everything. But now I figure we'll just do a design like this. And next thing is, what we're going to do is change the sound. If we're having Cummins, we got to have a diesel sound. So we'll go ahead and make it sound like a diesel. Alright, so we got our file back open. And what we're going to do is we'll go in here in your media. Your sounds, now you can have custom sounds. The diesel we're going for is already in the game, so you don't have to add the sounds to it. So we'll go to classes, and we're going to the UAZ file. Now some of them might say ZIL or URL. Now this is where you edit to allow your stuff at. Well, mostly all of it. Now here you'll see where it says sound and everything like that. Now here it'll say template V8. Now what we're going to do is we'll make it sound like a crash, because it's a diesel. So what we're going to do, we'll change that. Basically we're just changing it from just a V8 to a crash. So once you do that, it'll sound like a diesel. So we'll go ahead and save it, then we'll go back in the game and try it and see if it sounds like it. Alright, so we're back in the game. We changed the sound. Now let's see if it works. See, now it sounds like a diesel, which sounds a whole lot better if you try to do a diesel truck. Now you can change it to sound like, a lot of vehicles, they have their own sound files. Now you can add your sound file, take that, and then make it sound like it, because some of them actually sounds more realistic to a Cummins, but this is a quick change that we're going to do. And good thing is, when you change to like a crash, it'll sound like Cummins, but now if you flex and stuff, you'll hear it. You hear some popping and cracking because it makes it sound like a bigger truck, and that's what I like about it. So we got the diesel going. Look at them spinning tires. Alright, so we got that going. So now what we'll do is we will work on the wheels. So let's go ahead and back out of the game and change the wheels. Alright, so we was going to put the Scout wheels on there, but I went ahead and put them side by side, and like they were way too small. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to put it. It's a excursion code. Basically, it's a excursion, but a two-door. I guess they call it a Bronco. But we're going to take the wheels off here because they got some nice looking. Not mistaken, I think it's rock stars, and we're going to put them on the Dodge. So we'll give it that little stance look. So let's go ahead, and we got the media folder open on the Dodge. We're going to take the wheels from it. Alright, so the wheels that we want, they're called Bro Mags. Yeah, we're getting that stance now. We'll open the UAZ because both of them, you have a UAZ and a ZIL. We're going to open a UAZ, and we're going to take out the Bro Mags. Now these files, they're basically set up almost the same. You just got to find out where the wheels are and stuff, and put them. Now some vehicles they have, like if you get a dually truck, you'll have like say front chrome rim, and then like the back ones say rear chrome rim, and that's because you have a single wheel and a dual wheel, so you got to watch out for that. Now some of them has it so the front wheels have lockers in them, and then the back wheels they don't have like the hub on it. So you got to watch out that way. It looks more realistic like that when they have it. But most of them they just use the same tire all the way around. Alright, we're going to go look for add-on. Which right here is the add-on. And it says the wheel set title is 40-inch Bro Mags. So what we want to do is we want to take these where it says wheel type. We want to take Bro Mag. I always copy and paste because one little letter that's not right can like crash your game, and then you have to try to go back and find out which one it is. Alright, now we're going to save this. Close both, then we'll go back to media. Then we'll go to meshes and textures. Now the other ones I don't need, so I'm just going to delete them, but this is a backup file, so make sure you always back it up because you don't want to delete something you need. Now this one over here, I already had the Scout where I tried it, so I'm going to delete that one. We'll go back to media and go to textures. See, it'll say Stetson, and then we're nowhere in the truck, so we have to have that Stetson folder over here. We should make sure it has all the templates, all the textures in it. Now you can like go in there, find the textures, that way you make your file smaller. But what we're doing is we're just putting this in here, just a quick fix, because it takes a long time to, you have to write the redirect where the textures are. Now we'll delete the Scout folder here also. Now yours might not have that, but I put a Scout folder in because we was going to use tires, but decided not to because it's so small. So now we'll load the game and the tires should be in there. We'll check them out and everything, make sure they're good and everything. And sometimes you go in there, you can actually change the color of the rims and stuff. But it's a lot. You got to play with it a lot to get the rims to, the right, to find like one lug nut, because sometimes it's just a big old, say a black square, and you got to find that one spot that has that color in it. It takes some time, but once you get it and stuff, you can have your vehicle looking really good. So let's go ahead and we'll go in the game and check it. But another thing is, now there are a couple videos on how to add tires and everything, but they fix it so you have to, when you load the game, load the mod, you load like the Dodge truck and then the wheel sets you have to load. This puts the wheel sets into the Dodge truck mod, so you only have to load the Dodge. It makes it bigger, but makes it so you don't have to have so many mods running. It's just be one big mod. I like doing it like that, but I mean, if you don't even have to put the folder in here. You can put the like excursion and Dodge in there at the same time, and it'll go get them because they'll both be loaded in the same media folder. I don't like doing that because I don't want to run two mods if I only have to run like one big one. So that's why I like doing it. But let's go ahead and go into the game and see what it looks like. Alright, so now we have the wheels, as you see, and I think they look a whole lot better than the other ones that we had. Now these are wide. I'm not a fan of like the real wide tires, but they are the rock stars, as you can see. Now we can go, later on we can go in there and change it and actually make these red or silver to match the truck, or we can make it all black. Probably making it red, and we'll probably lower the truck a little bit because it is sitting kind of high. But I mean, for off-roading it's good, but we'll probably lower it just a little bit to have the wheels a little bit in the fender wells, and we can bring the tires in a whole lot so it doesn't stick out as far, but it gives you that nice little stance look, the mean look. But you see, it looks really good. So what we're going to do is we can put some stacks on now. Of course, go ahead and get the stacks on. And this is a little bit different. We'll have to put it as an add-on. So what we're going to do is go into media, go to classes. Now you see this one the Dodge has a toolbox, snorkel, row bar, jerry can, and garage crate. Now this one, the F350, has stacks. You gotta pick out which stacks you want. If I'm not mistaken, I think we might use stack number 2. And when we add it, it'll add it in the bed. So let's go ahead. We'll use stack number 2. Sorry, let me correct myself. I had to correct myself. I had to go ahead and I checked and everything, and it's stack number 1 because I wanted to have the curve. So we're going to do stack number 1. As you see, everything is in here as this, and it'll be F350 stack. That's what the socket will be. Now you can change all this so it's Dodge, everything related to Dodge, but we're just doing this really quick so that way you know how to do it. We'll add this to. We'll go to the UAZ file. We'll go to add-on. There it is. It's the stack number 1 is what we want. Now we'll go to add-ons over here. As you see, it says add-on sockets, row bars and tools. So we'll just go ahead and copy stack. We'll just paste it in between there. We'll save it. Now we got the F350 stack. It'll actually show up in the list. Go back to media, then we'll go to meshes and then textures. We'll delete everything in here except for the stack. Alright, now so we got the stack, debris F350, that's where the stacks are. Now you can make all this into the folder, that way it's not like a humongous folder, but we're doing it really quick because it takes a while to add all the directories to it. This is where all this, the textures are. It's not a big file, so just copy it in. Alright, it's copied in, so now we're good to go. We'll load them on and see if we have some stacks in there. Alright, so we're at the garage. As you see, Brute F350 stacks is in the list. So let's install them. And now they are floating a little bit, but look at that. This truck has stacks now, which, you know, is really good. Let's roll some coal. Now this one's still a little funky thing. Now we'll probably have to adjust it a little bit so it won't do that. Now as you see, it's not smoking from behind the cab anymore. Now I didn't take that off, but it automatically tells it not to. It removes, you know, the steam and makes it to this. Moves the exhaust upwards. I mean, this is basically, you know, how we edit a lot of our videos. I mean, trucks. Sorry about that. And I mean, you can edit, you know, you can drop the truck down some. You can make it so it's, you know, lower or higher. You can put different tires you want on it. This is how we do all of our trucks. So I hope this video helped you. And make sure you like and subscribe, because we always do upload videos on Spintires and everything. So it's Dorsal Elite Rejects, and I'm out of here.